Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome to 2024. Hope you had a brilliant new year and I hope you had an amazing Christmas. We did, it was wonderful. Apart from one thing, the weather. The weather was absolutely shocking over the Christmas period. Wind, rain, just rain. Pretty much every day I think from Christmas Day right through to this morning it's been raining, which led to the inevitable yesterday around about lunchtime, this happened. Now that is the flood warning siren for the River Nen, which is about almost a mile that way at the back of the leisure park, meaning that it's reached its capacity and it's probably going to burst the banks. That siren went off for about 6.5 hours. This is what it sounded like nearer to the siren. Awful. So Rivermate and I got in a minibus, we shot down there to assess to see what it's like with all the flooding and what was actually going on. Wasn't actually that bad, nothing had really happened. Now this happened 3 years ago, same time of year, which back then I didn't have a problem because if you do remember and you watch my channel regular, subscribe if you're not, and then you can go back and have a look. I actually had my drone and I sent that up from the safety of my house over there to assess the situation, and then, well, long story short, it just disappeared into Bermuda Triangle and never to be seen again a week later. But we went down there in a minibus and it wasn't that bad, nothing really happened. So what happens is about 1.5 miles up that way, there's like a flood reservoir like to hold the water. Now when that reaches capacity, they have to open the gates because that leisure park is a floodplain and they have to let the water go to protect obviously a lot bigger area. And that happened last night, I believe about midnight. So the girls and I are going to put our welly boots on and we're going to get down there and see what the situation is like and see if we can actually get to where we got to yesterday. And the floodwater stuff might be higher, probably will be. So we're going to go and do that now. And then we shall see you down there at Waterside. Goodbye. Right, okay, what we decided to do first before we go to the flooded leisure park is come to the other end of the leisure park and over to, we're going to go past the wash and then over to the flood storage reservoir, because obviously that's where all the flood water goes before it gets full up and then they have to open the gates and then flood the leisure park. But as you can see, this is, these are fields. So it's rather flooded, so we're going to go up here, past the boat club, and then over a bridge, and we can see how much water there is, but clearly there's a lot. Right, well, that's a change of plan already because we've came up the walkway to go to the boat club, which is over there. Well, we can't get any further because, well, we can't. There's another way over that bridge. We're not going over that bridge either. So I've got to walk all the way back that way and walk a long way round, or we'll go back to Gertrude, get in her, and then go to leisure park. So we're going to walk this way and decide and hopefully not slip in because it's rather muddy. Wow, so this is the flood storage reservoir where obviously, well, it's quite obvious, it stores all the rainwater until it can't actually take any more. So it's actually already at capacity, which is why it's flowing, I'll say flowing, it's billowing downstream all the way that way. And that is where the leisure park is, around about 1/2 mile that way. So we're going to now have to walk all the way back to the minibus and then go round that side. So I'm pretty sure the girls have moaned at me because they've got tired little legs already and we're going to go all the way back. So yeah, better go. But I've got to treat them. I can have a Greggs. They don't know. Shh. Excuse me. Right, sausage roll is really, really hot. So, Riverman and I popped down here yesterday, and we was able to walk all the way along this path, all the way up and over the bridge and round to the Billy Mill pub, which has been shut since lockdown 2020. We managed to go behind the pub and all the way over to a bridge. This is way over there, you probably can't see it, but it's definitely rose a lot higher. I'll probably say about another 1.5 foot since yesterday. So we're going to try and get as far as we can round there. Bear in mind, I've only got little wellies on. So we'll give it a shot, see how far we get. Well, I've gone as far as I can actually go. Like I say, with Maya and I yesterday, we come round the side of the pub and we managed to go all the way up and over a bridge way round there. But as you can see, it's not passable. I've had to leave them around the corner because their little wellies are not big enough. So I've landed on a nice little platform. So that's as far as we're going to go. So we're going to go that way now, go round to the gate of Billing, see if we can get in. I don't think you're allowed. We've seen a lot of rescue boats and stuff, so we'll give it a shot. Right, we're back, and we couldn't actually, so the pub that was closed during lockdown of 2020, it closed for lockdown 2020, never reopened. We couldn't get past that pub. Yesterday we went way past there, we went up over 3 bridges and up to the end of the park. That was where you saw a little clip of the siren really loud. That is all now completely underwater. I've been looking at friends' posted lives on Facebook, and it is just as bad as it was back in 2021. But we couldn't get any further. We really couldn't. We could just literally get to the door of that pub and no further. So unfortunately, I didn't really get to see anything. But what I have got down there in the shed, I've got an inflatable dinghy. Now, I know floodwater is dangerous, especially that high-flying water. It was like white water. Well, it wasn't, it was just brown and horrible. But I might just go to the calmer areas and have a little paddle about tomorrow, because I'm not going back to work till the 8th. So, thanks for watching. I shall see you shortly in the next video, which will be bird update. Probably later on this week before I go back to work. Goodbye. Hello, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to 2023. It's 24.